on Adam Christ from MyMMAnews.com, being joined by Rob Shermer ahead of the Cowboy Fight Series lightweight tournament. You're in the semifinals, and you will be taking on Zach Krapf, man. I appreciate you taking the time first and foremost. Rob, how are you, my friend? It's Fight Week.
Man, I'm doing great, bro. This has been the best weight cut of my life, so I'm excited for Saturday night right now.
So, I mean, you're saying the best weight cut of your life. Have you had issues with weight cutting previously, or is it just one of the easiest steps you've ever taken? And like, obviously, the big names are ahead of you in this fight. So,
I mean, my last fight was at 45, which was my first fight ever at 45, and that cut was crucial.
Yeah.
And before that, I've had to use the sauna and do a bunch of other stuff. So I've been new to weight cutting. My first fight, I fought at 170 and I only weighed like 166 because I didn't know how to weight cut. So 55 wasn't even in the cards. Like I'm a welterweight, that's what I thought.
Yeah.
But I got with my original strength and conditioning coach. His name is Andrew Del Carmen. And dude, just the leaps that I've made for this weight cut and this fight are just insane, man. Like I'm not getting in the sauna,
Really?
Be straight up. Yeah, there's no sauna for me, and I'm basically on weight right now.
That has to be very cool feeling.
Oh my God, bro, it's the best feeling. I mean, I'm talking about. I know for a fact I'm gonna be 1,000% ready to fight Saturday night. There's not gonna be any ounce of fatigue. I'm not putting my body through any extra stress.
Yeah.
Andrew's knowledge is really what has helped me because he understands how the body works to the point where we just trick my body, and I'm ready to rock, dude.
So what do you know about Zach as far as an opponent goes and as far as his MMA career goes, and what do you think he brings to the cage against you?
Dude, he's a stud, bro. I actually cornered Craig against Zach because Craig Willingham he just left our gym, but he was my teammate. And I cornered him against Zach, and I mean, dude, that dude is tough as nails. He's durable. Like, I was trying to break him, like, from the corner when he got hit in the back of the head, and, like, just trying to get him out of there, trying to take his confidence away, and it wasn't happening. The dude just doesn't fold, He's a savage through and through. And I like this fight a lot because he brings the problems that I've kind of couldn't solve before, so to speak, in the cage. He's an elite wrestler, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I mean, my jiu-jitsu is really good, but I've had problems with good wrestlers, so I'm excited to show that I've made the improvements.
Now, I find it interesting, especially with like the grappling skill set with a wrestler and a guy. Oftentimes, you'll see the ground game not touched at all, and it'll take place standing up. Do you have any idea where you would feel more preferable if this bout took place? Obviously, a jiu-jitsu guy, wrestler guy, but not taken away from either one of you guys to stand. Like I said, you're both durable.
Yeah, I think that, honestly, I mean, I don't want to sound arrogant. I think that I'll excel wherever. I know that my striking is what makes people want to grapple. I make everyone want to grapple. That's a fact. So my opponents, they feel my timing, they feel my power and my speed, and they don't want any more. They get a taste of it, and they want to go to the ground. So even though Zach's durable and he's got the will and the heart of a lion, I think he will want to go to the ground. So when that happens, I'm looking forward to show my improvement there.
So how did you get aligned with this tournament? Obviously, your brother was set in the 155-pound bracket. You being in the 155-pound bracket. The Shermer brothers were coming in to take it out, man. So how did you find out about this tournament, and how do you feel now with the extra pressure of being the brother in the tournament, the Cowboys, eyes on you? Just tell me how this whole tournament came to fruition.
Well, really, I wasn't in the tournament at first, actually. I got matched up just to be on the card. And then I found out about the tournament, and I reached out to Mr. Hamper, and I was like, basically, I begged him to be in the tournament. Yeah. And then he was like, here, wish granted. So that's kind of how that went. And I mean, there's really not any extra pressure, man. To be honest, to me, it's just another day in the office, bro. And like, I'm ready for this. Like, this is what I was born to do. So it's one of those feelings where it's like I'm excited right now. I'm not even nervous. Like I'm anxious.
Yeah. That must be a good feeling to have. Everything seems to be going in your favor, the weight cut, everything like that. I want to take a sidestep real quick. Obviously, I'm talking about your brother is scheduled to be in the 145-pound contest. Can you discuss a little bit about how he might be feeling? As we've talked about, he did get a bye to go into the finals, but obviously any fighter, their main goal is they want to get in there and fight. Can you update us a little bit about how he's feeling?
I mean, you know, he's like anybody. He was a little down, hurting a little bit when the news broke, and then when of course the option of a new opponent was there, he was still, you know, really excited and positive. And then when that fell through, he was finally just like, damn, man, like all this hard work for nothing. Yeah. But I've been trying to help him refocus and realize that, dude, it's a blessing. You know, you get to go watch your opponent fight. You know, you get to go and relax and enjoy the moment, and you've put in all this hard work already. So, you know, you're just going to keep building from here to get better for this title fight. So he's looking at it positively, and he's grinding. So I mean, I'm excited for him, and he's going to be a big thing, man. There's no doubt about that.
Yeah. Now, gearing into your training, like I said, you said you cornered Zach before. You know quite a bit of. Have you geared training for him specifically because you do know a little bit about him?
I mean, not necessarily for him specifically, because he kind of represents the same things I've needed to fix. You know, the holes in my game are his strengths. Yeah. Which, you know, like if you know anything about me, I fought Chris McCarty, who is literally probably the most elite wrestler around, dude. I mean, I'm just, the pressure that McCarty possesses is insane. You know, he feels like a heavyweight when he's on top of you. And so I've been trying to fix that part of my game since that fight. Yeah. And, you know, and now I'm fighting Zach, who is also, you know, a really high-level wrestler. So it's not necessarily him as an individual. It's just his style that I've been prepping for.
So if I had to ask you, man, this is a bold question to ask, but if you had to get your way on fight night, how do you get your hand raised? Do you have a bold prediction for your man, Zach Krapf? How do you take him out?
I mean, dude, honestly, I feel like he, if he's willing to dance with me, I feel like it'll come from striking. You know, like Craig and I train a lot together, and Craig's a beast on the feet. He's more polished than I am, no doubt, but I have different tools. You know, I'm a different fighter. I'm a southpaw, and we just have differences. And I feel like Zach is so game that I'm gonna have a good chance to put him away from the feet, and I think that's what's gonna play out, honestly.
Awesome, man. Well, I don't keep you any longer. I know you're winding down fight camp. Anything to plug your social media, your sponsors? How can the fans keep up with you? And as far as keeping up with fight news, man.
Yeah, my Instagram is RGSBJJ7, and you can hit me up on there. I got to give a shout out to, of course, Professor Diego for always keeping my jiu-jitsu sharp. Harvey Grassi for my Muay Thai training, man. It's just, he's always on point with me, and just, he's a southpaw too, so, you know, we get in sync, and we do really good things. I also need to give a shout out to Alexander Human, grappling conditioning, because, I mean, his no-gi knowledge and just everything that he's done for me has been insane. I don't want to give it away, but my skill set that he's helped me develop, if we go to the mat, it'll come out. You'll see it for sure. And then, of course, Andrew Del Carmen, Del Carmen Fit is his Instagram. His strength and conditioning knowledge, just it's just it's I don't even know. Around here, there's not anyone that's really specific for MMA, strength and conditioning. And I think Andrew is the first guy that's really understands that, because he trains jiu-jitsu. He's a blue belt, and he understands weight cutting, like, way beyond anything I've ever even thought of. Like I'm not eating vegetables, because vegetables, you know, make you retain water. And right. normally I'm living off salads to make weight. So it's just a bunch of different things that have had me prepped and ready to go for this fight. And like I said, bro, it's been the easiest weight cut I've ever had. So I'm excited for that, man. And then, of course, I got to shout out my girlfriend, Ryan. She's just a pillar of support in my life, dude. She's just like my mom, you know, and that's not something you can take for granted, to have somebody that's always in your corner, backing you up, making sure you're on your diet and just everything, dude. You know, she's always been there for me. And man, I'm excited, bro. And I want to thank you too, man. Thank you for taking your time to interview me, man. It means a lot.
Hey, man, it's my pleasure, man. We at My MMA News, we're gonna be there cage side. We like to keep the guys, you know, that are making their steps into the next big leagues, and even the big leagues on up, man. We like to keep everybody in the loop, because everybody starts from somewhere, and we like to see where you guys wind up. So honestly, it's our pleasure, and I can't wait to see you on Fight Night, man.
Yeah, bro. I'm looking forward to seeing you too, bro.
So one more thing. Any final words for your opponent, Zach Krapf, and why do you become the Cowboy Fight Series lightweight champion?
I mean, I'm not gonna sit here and talk smack. The fight between me and Zach sells itself, bro. If you know anything about us, you know we come forward and we don't shy away when we get hit. So, I'm looking forward to sharing the cage with you, Zach.
Awesome, man. Rob, I appreciate your time, and I will see you on fight night.
Thanks, Adam, man. Have a good night.
There he goes, Rob Shermer, ahead of his bout with Zach Krapf in the 155-pound semifinal bracket at Cowboy Fight Series 3. It's going down this weekend, and I appreciate Rob for joining me. For Rob Shermer, I'm Adam Christ. Make sure you keep it locked to MyMMAnews.com for all your fight news needs and your live results from Cowboy Fight Series.